Hi there, and welcome to another Total Drama Oskayi Island character reveal video. This is going to be the second last video in the stream of videos I'll be recording in this setting. So the next couple of videos after this one, after the video after this one, things might look different. I'll probably be wearing different clothes and such. So yes, so this is the second last video I'll be doing for today. The character I'm about to reveal is going to remind you of somebody that's already in the show. I save these kind of characters for the very last because I know they're going to remind you of characters from the original cast, but guarantee that these characters were made in hopes of communicating with that other character from the original cast. So here is probably one of the more missed out characters in the series. I know we've had a long, like I know with the art style of Total Drama, the guys tend to have big chests and big arms and small legs and stuff like that, and we've been kind of missing that in the past couple cast members, except for Topher, who is basically one of the only original characters I've seen in a while that looks like an original cast member. So I'm going to give you, this is probably the most iconic original cast member I could possibly find. He looks just like an original cast kind of character. So I'm going to give to you guys Colin, the laid-back groovy cat. So who is Colin? Colin is your laid-back groovy cat who just loves to have a good time and listen to music. Colin is pretty laid back when he's not partying with his friends. Colin is the most popular guy in his school and is always the center of attention, and I mean always the center of attention. He's had more girlfriends than you can count, and his U-Book friends list is just the entire school. But Colin finds himself in a weird position where everybody acts like they're his friends, but often just like him for his parties, and girls often date him just to say they've dated Colin. I guess you can say Colin isn't sure who his real friends are and which girls actually like him or not. Or like him for him. So Colin vowed to be single until he meets other people and they don't know who he is, so he can make real friends. I guess Total Drama is the best place to meet people, to meet different people. You'd probably see Colin just laying around listening to music and chilling by himself, if you were to ever come across him. What is Colin's purpose in the series? Colin acts as the stock character. As we all know, he's kind of like the party guy, but he's also got a lot of morality issues when it comes to who his friends really are. He's your classic popular guy with a twist as to how that guy must feel sometimes when all is said and done, and his house is destroyed from a party and he's left all by himself to clean up the mess. Colin acts as a love interest and plays a major role in his love interest game on the island. So basically, with Colin, we're kind of like digging into what it's like to be a popular guy. How they must sometimes feel when, maybe things don't go their way, or sometimes we're diving into the mindset of somebody who appears to have it all, but really they don't. So we're going to kind of like explore the world of somebody who doesn't have or has everything, or appears to have everything when really they don't. So that's kind of how we'll see Colin. Weakness and flaws. Colin isn't very bright and often does stupid things to entertain people, but sometimes his genuine thoughts are actually how he thinks and cause hilarity. Colin thinks everything on the planet loves music like he does, so whenever him or his team are in a bind, he whips out his good old boombox and lays down a track. He often finds himself regretting that decision. So say they get attacked by a group of wild animals, Colin will be like, "Wait!" And they bust out a jam, and he pulls out his boombox and just playing the music, and then the wolves or whatever's attacking them look around and go, "Eat him." So basically Colin tries to bring the world together through music when it really doesn't work that often. Behavior on the opposite gender. Colin can talk to anybody with zero problems. He's been around more people than a bench in New York. He's got a great social life, and girls don't even faze him. Although Colin does find himself being overly flirty when talking to his crush on the island. He uses his great social skills to often bat success with her, and the two fall for each other quickly because of Colin's silver tongue. He's really good at talking. He's really good at what he does. He's a really good talker. Strength and attributes. Colin has a very chill-out personality, so he can see things as a whole and not get caught up in arguments. He tends to see situations differently than everybody else and takes action his own way, maybe ending up in success. Colin is very sociable, So lots of people end up liking him just when he's being him. So basically, his best strength is just being himself. This is his best strength. So conclusion, what do you guys so conclusion, that's for you to decide. What do you guys think of Colin? I know you're probably gonna say he sounds a lot like Jeff, but I don't think Jeff really had a problem with people thinking he was popular or people only liking Jeff because he was popular. Colin has that problem, whereas Jeff doesn't. So Colin kind of has his own problems to deal with besides what Jeff did. So Jeff and Colin are almost the same, but Colin has a lot of more, he thinks a lot more than Jeff does, and he actually, you know, we get to know Colin a lot better. So, you know, I know Jeff had his flaws about the famous and being famous thing, but Colin just wants people to accept him for him. So a lot of characters, that's a really big thing about, that's a really running theme with Oskayi Island is people being themselves, which kind of ties into the overall concept question of the series. So yeah, you're going to see a lot of character development with some of these characters, and hopefully Colin is one of the ones you see develop over the series. So, but that's it for today. Thank you for tuning in to the second last video. There will be the last video where I reveal one of the, I'm not going to say, you know, I'm going to say it. This is one of the main villains of the series. I have, I think it's about 5 other characters I need to do after these ones. I'm going to try and get these videos all cut together and ready to be uploaded when I possibly can. So, yeah, there's that. So I'm going to dive into the last video after this one. And I hope you guys have a good day. Comment, rate, subscribe. Tell me about Colin, what you think of him. And I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching.